So today I will be talking about what I have learned in chapter one of the book. In chapter one, it talks about like speech and it introduces you all the types of speech, like what you are learning in the speech class and what you might have while you do your speech. Um, and chapter one, it shows like a little bit of nervous. It shows like the speaker, the listener, and just all type of th things that you will go along the way in speech class. So something really important before I talk about what I have learned, something that caught my attention in chapter one would be that cultural diversity in the modern world. The United States has always been a diverse society as and everything, like in people and clothes and everything. By the middle of the 19th century, it contains so many people from so many lands that Novice Herman Mivre acclaimed, you cannot spill a drop of American blood without spilling the blood of the whole world. This caught my attention while I was reading chapter one because in the United States there has been like a lot of like diversity, and sometimes it's like not good and then other times it's bad. Like there has been like a lot of racism and between like the United States of like how Americans and Hispanics and African Americans, and that's just not good in our world. Um, okay, now I'm gonna go into more specific of what like the speaker and the listener and all that. Um, so and speech communication begins with a speaker. I'm the speaker right now because I'm telling you what I have learned. As you, as the audience, you're the listener because you're listening what I'm saying to you and what I'm giving to you. Um, if you pick up the telephone and call a friend, you are acting as a speaker because you're calling your friend. Of course, you will also act as a listener because in sometimes when she's talking, you're gonna be listening to her. Um, when when your friend is talking in public speaking, you will usually present your entire speech without interruption. Um, and as a listener, listener is the one that receives the whole concept as y'all are listening to me and y'all as the audience you have to give me the you have to give me how I did and by listening to me because I don't know. I'm just talking to you and I don't know what I have done, how I did. But you as the audience, you will give me all I learned all the explanations of how I did. Nervous systems. The nervous is like it's really easy to get. Me as a person, I'm not a really social person when it gets into like speaking in front of people. I don't know. Once you once you get to know me and I know you, I talk forever. But for speaking in front of a whole crowd, I get really nervous. My hands start to sweat. I just get so anxiety. I get anxiety and I just get red. That's normal. Sometimes when you get nervous, the only thing you can do is turn that nervous into power, like into power. Give your audience that power that you're doing with the nervous because they of course they could tell you're nervous, but if you turn that into power, your speech is going to come out much better as as if you're being nervous. um something else that I suggest to do if you're nervous, um, practice and practice before your speech. I know you can practice in your room by yourself. Pretend that there's like a big audience. You can also practice um, by presenting your speech to your friends, to your family. And speech in chapter one, it also shows that prepare and prepare is the key word of profession. Prepare and prepare. Pre, don't leave speeches last minute, because if you leave speeches last minute, you are going to you are going to be not it will not be a good speech. Um, that's why you prepare and prepare on how you want your speech to end. If you don't prepare, your speech is not gonna be as great as when you prepare and prepare. Because when you don't prepare, you're gonna on stage, give your speech, and you're not gonna know how to give your speech because you didn't prepare. But if you prepare and prepare, practice and practice, back to back, you will be excellent. You will succeed and and speech. Um, as me, I wanna like say that the chapters have helped me a lot, and like the videos I have done in speech class have helped me a lot, because the first speech I wasn't like this. Right now where I am, I feel like speech class have helped me a lot, and to become a better speaker. Um, as right now, I feel that I can go to if I had to like give a speech in front of like some audience, I feel like I would be good and I would do it. As when I did my first speech, um, I feel like I wouldn't be able to. But now I have the confidence, as the speeches that I have done over the few weeks have helped me to become that powerful speaker. And chapter one, it also says that you you will become a great and potential speaker, and the once you like take the class, and it has helped me so much. um and those are the what I learned in chapter one so far. But in all the chapters I have learned so many things. um it had speech is it's really important as a speaker, to as a career. If you want to be a teacher or any career that falls and speak into a big crowd, or a audience, it has helped. One more thing that I found, that I want to that caught my attention. It's a quote that I found. It says, "Once a word has been allowed to escape, it cannot be recalled." It's by Horace, and it caught my attention because it how it says that once a word has been allowed to escape, like it cannot be recalled. Like once you say that word, you cannot recall it again. Like it cannot escape. Um, and that really caught my attention. Thank you for listening me give my speech on what I have learned in chapter one of the book so far. Uh, thank thank you for joining me and having me um, giving this speech.